तो कैसे हैं आप लोग? शुरू करते हैं आज की योगा क्लास। ठंड थोड़ा बढ़ चुकी है तो अब जैकेट के साथ शुरू करनी पड़ रही है, बट doesn't matter. The important thing is we are still doing our classes every day, and so let's begin. So first we are going to stretch our limbs. Okay, अंगड़ाई लेंगे बढ़िया से, और अंगड़ाई में you are going to include these three asanas: Tadasana, stretching your body upward, and side stretches, and this twisting. Okay, so we are going to include at least these three things in our. Hello brother, good morning. कैसे हो आप? Okay. Sorry, actually my time schedule it got hacked, or what you can say, means I was doing my classes very late, but I think now I'm going to do my classes near about 7 o'clock. I will try to do near to that. So there are little bit of changes that I have done in my classes, and the changes are that now we are not doing this Tadasana, Triyak Tadasana and Kati Chakrasana for a very long duration. We are just including that in our stretches in our. Okay, so now we are directly jumping to our squats. Okay, we are going to do squats, and then we are going to do some this malasana, and after then we are going to do only those asanas which we are unable to do right now, and which we can do, but still we face a lot of difficulty doing those asanas. So we are going to focus on those asanas only. So the first these are the two asanas that are easy and we have to do every day. So first is squats. So 32 squats we are going to do. So let's begin. Okay, going to go for a full range of motion, and then while standing up we are going to contract our pelvic muscles. So this is Mool 1. So 1, Mool 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, and 32. Okay, so this is squats, and now after 32 squats we are going to do 17 malasanas. So the difference is between squats and malasana is our feet are going to face sideways, okay? So we need to sit in this position. So our feet are going to face sideways and the distance should be around 2 feet, okay? Between 1 to 2 feet, and then we have to sit in this position. Okay, so this is normal asana position. So now stand up. Okay, so while standing up from this position, we are going to apply movement again in this position also. So this is your malasana position. Stand up. 1. We are going to do it 17 times. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. Okay, so that's it is squats, Mala Asana, and now we are going to do the advanced. Okay, before going to the advanced asana, first we are going to do 3 sets of Surya Namaskar, so we can prepare our body for the advanced asana that we are going to do later on. So Surya Namaskar is something that is, I guess, means very important. It is kind of exercise that involves every body part. So that's why I want to do this asana, this Surya Namaskar series before doing the advanced asanas. So this is this initial position of Surya Namaskar, and then you have to inhale, lift your hands up, and while exhaling, do this Namaskar asana. So this is the first asana of Surya Namaskar, Namaskar asana, and then comes the second. So inhale, lift your hands up, and do the back bending while inhaling only. Hastadhanasana. Exhale, bend forward. Okay. Inhale, lift your right leg up and keep it behind. Exhale and come to Parvatasana. Inhale and exhale both. Come to this Prasasanthalana, Ashtanga Namaskar Asana. Inhale and come to Bhujangasana. Do this backward bending. Okay. Exhale. Come to Parvatasana. Inhale. Come to Aswasanchalanasana. Padastasana. Inhale and do this back bending. Okay. And exhale and inhale. Namaskar Asana again. So these were the 12 asanas of Surya Namaskar. So today I am having few difficulties. Having some difficulties while doing this. But okay, so let's do the second set of Surya Namaskar Asana. Good morning, good morning. Let's do the second set of Surya Namaskar Asana. I hope this time we are going to do it better. One. Inhale, lift your hands up. Two. Feeling difficulty while doing this. Padastasana. This is Susanchalanasana. Now this is Parvatasana. Ashtam Namaskar Asana. Bhujangasana. Okay. Parvatasana again. Ashtam Namaskar Asana. Okay. Astutarasana. Okay. Now Namaskar-asana. So we completed 2 sets of Surya Namaskar-asana, Surya Namaskar series. And now let's do the third set of third set of Surya Namaskar Asana, Surya Namaskar series. One. So these are the 3 sets of Surya Namaskar series, and now we are going to do the advanced asanas. Okay, so first I'm going to So first we are going to start from Scorpio pose. So for doing Scorpio pose, first you need to come to this forearm stand position. Okay, and you should know how to do forearm stand. For doing forearm stand, while doing forearm stand, you have to balance your body between your palms and your elbows. Okay, so your center of mass, center of your body should be somewhere between your hands and your elbows. Okay, so now we are going to lift our hands up, legs up. So we have to do this Scorpio pose. Forearm stand was not our target. Okay, but we are going to do that. Okay, let's try again. Okay. So this was forearm stand, but we have to do the Scorpio pose. Okay. So how we are going to do that? So Scorpio pose is when we do back bend in this position, in forearm stand position. So let's go. Let's do this. Okay, so we have to do one more asana in our forearm stand position only. So that asana is we have to make our leg go parallel to the floor. Okay. So there are two variations of it. So I'm going to show you both. So it is in 18 minutes and okay. So let's do it. Okay. was not a wise move, but I want to see how I was doing this asana, how good I was doing. So, okay. Might be because of cold. I'm not able to do that much of back bending because okay, let's try it again. So let me remove this jacket. So let's try it again. Maybe we can do. Come on, I can do this. Okay. Might be it was better than my previous attempt, I guess. And this was the one variation of Surya Namaskar Asana. Okay, my legs were open most of the time, so I need to improve that. And plus, I also wanted to show you another variation of this asana where we are not going to look downwards, but instead we are going to look towards the wall or door behind us. This in this case, okay. So we are going to look back towards the wall. Okay. What becomes the most difficult thing while doing this asana is you are hardly able to breathe while doing this asana. Means taking breath becomes very difficult when you are doing this back bending in this position when you are doing back bending. So there are a lot of back bending exercises, but it becomes difficult only in this one. Means I have never experienced such sort of difficulty in any other asana, any other asana or posture, that it becomes difficult to breathe like this one. So I'm going to try again. Let's see. I again did this back bending, how I was doing this, how I did this on the previous attempt. Okay, this time I'm going to do it while looking towards the wall. Okay, so I'm going to face the wall this time, definitely. Okay, I guess it was good. Give me a minute, but I'm coming. Okay. So I'm back again, guys. So we were doing this is Scorpio pose and this back bending to make one legs go parallel to the floor. So one more try. Let's see. This is going to be the one last try of this asana. So let's see. Come on. So every time we are going to fall back and backward, we are going to do this asana. Okay. Okay, and we are going to stand like this. Bello fate check में कमाना. तेरे शहर में काफी याद है. Okay, so we did that, and now we are going to do. So let's move on to the next exercise. Okay, just one last time we are going to try this another the second variation of this asana. So second variation because we have done this second variation for only one time today. So let's try to do this another variation of this asana. So we have to look towards the door behind us. Okay. Okay. I guess it was good. Yes, I loved it. I felt like I was doing it perfectly. So now let's move on to the next exercise. Okay. Now we are going to do this flying lizard pose. Okay. So for doing this flying lizard pose, you should know how to do kakasana and vakasana. So both the asanas are similar. So what we have to do in these asanas, first we have to come to this position where we have to keep our knees on our triceps, and then we have to lift our legs up. Okay, one after another. Okay, first try to lift just your one leg, then another. So it is going to be easy for you guys. So this is kakasana, when our elbows are bent and when we try to make our elbows straight, it becomes vakasana. So right now Means my legs are slipping on this t-shirt. So yeah. Okay, so we have to do this asana, flying lizard pose. So first for that you should know how to do this kakasana, and then you have to lift one of your leg up like this. And so our target is to do a 5-second hold. Okay, so let's try that. ठंडो मेरो पहाड़ की हवा ठंडी पानी ठंडो बिल्लो फटे चक्कर. So again we are going to try. This time we are going to do a 5-second hold. Definitely we can. Oh, was it 5 seconds? It was for 3 seconds. Okay. Let's try one more time. 5-second hold. Come on. Okay, I guess it was okay. It was for 5 seconds, and now let us do it with our left leg. It was for around 5 seconds, but we are going to do it a little bit differently. So we are going to try again. So this is flying lizard pose. I don't know how much of a lizard I was looking while doing this asana. Okay. Okay, it was good. So now let's jump on to the next exercise. So today is our 4th day of doing this. Doing this means previously we were doing a lot of exercises every day. Means we were taking too much time for doing this warm up exercises for Tadasana, Tadasana, Kati Chakrasana. So we were taking a lot of time, and then we were doing a lot of other exercises also. But about 4 or 5 days back, I decided that now I am just going to focus on those exercises which are difficult or which are not possible for me to do. So now I am just trying those asanas which are either difficult for me to do or which are which I am not able to do. So apart from doing those squats, Surya Namaskar and a little bit of stretching in the beginning, we are doing all the asanas which are difficult for us or we are making. Okay, so now we have to do this chin stand. So we can do chin stand or elbow stand. So let's do chin stand first. So chin stand is not literally a chin stand. So it is like a tripod stand where two of your body parts which lie on the floor are your hands and the third one is your chin. Okay, and you don't have to take much stress on your chin because the chin is going to be on the floor just to handle if in case you are falling. So it can take little bit of weight and it can handle your this motion, but mostly it is just going to be there as a third leg or third support, which is not too much required. Okay, so how you are going to do that? First you are going to place your hands on the floor, then you are going to place your chin about 2 or 3 inches ahead of your hands, and then you have to lift your legs up. Okay, you have to push your legs up and you have to push your hands downward. Okay, you need to push your push your palms as much as you can, and then you have to lift your legs, and you should try to bring your elbows near to your body. They should not be open like this. Your elbows should be close to your body, and then we are going to do this. Okay, let's do it. So chin stand is not our target. First we are going to come to this chin stand position, and then we have to lift our chin up, and we are going to hold this that position for 10 seconds. Okay, so chin stand is not something that we want to do because we can do it easily. So we have to try to lift our chin and hold that position for 10 seconds. Come on. Okay, so it was for 10 seconds and it was great. So we are going to try this asana once more. This time I am going to try to make it is going to be very much difficult, but almost impossible for me as of now to make my hands straight from this position, but still we are going to try this. So it is going to be a really tough job. So let's try this again. Okay, it's not really possible for me right now to push and make my hands straight. So now let's jump on to the next asana. So we have done this lifting of chin. After coming to this chin stand position. So now we are going to do handstand or elbow stand first. So let's do handstand. So there are many drills for handstand. So we are going to start from this push-ups, pike push-ups, or don't know exactly what we call them. So they are called pike push-ups, I guess. So how we have to do this? First we need to we are going to come to this position, and now we are going to bring our legs closer to our hands. Then we are going to stand on our toes. Okay. Then we are going to do these push-ups. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So 10 push-ups, and then comes the next exercise, and that is these forward jumps, where we have to hold our position while lifting our leg. Okay. So look at me how I am doing this. So we are going to lift our legs up, and we will try to bring them near to our, we will try to tuck them on our forearms or near our wrist, and in between we have to try to hold that position when our legs are in the air. Okay, so let's try that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 like this, and now we are going to do this 10 more times. So I'm thinking to do them in a reverse way. Like, I'm first going to lift my hands first and then my legs. Let's see whether it can happen. This thing can happen or not. 2, 3, 4. Okay, that thing is not making much of sense. So we are going to do the easy ones, not the easy ones, the previous one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, Few more tries, few more attempts. I am unable to tug my feet on my forearms. That's what I have to do. I think if I would be able to do that, then I am going to learn how to do this handstand really fast. So let's do a few more attempts of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, shit, man. So this was the second exercise, and whatever means after doing so many things for handstand, what I felt like this is the best thing that you are going to do for handstand. If you are going to practice this thing, like try to hold your body in between. Means we are falling backward because we are not able to make a perpendicular means body. We are not able to make our body perpendicular to the floor while doing this. And still, if we are going to make it perpendicular, means our back perpendicular to the floor, then also we are going to fall backward because our legs are going to be means our center of mass. They are going, our legs are going to change the center of mass little bit backward. So what we need to do, we need to lift our legs also later on. But at first we need to practice, means we have to bend our hips little bit to this forward direction, and rest of our body legs are going to be backward. So it is going to bring our center of mass somewhat near to the center between both of our hands. So that is what we have to try, and slowly we are going to learn that. However, this thing has helped me a lot to do this handstand. So now we are going to do another drill for handstand, that is this forward and backward walk, you can say. Okay. So what we have to do, we have to keep our hands on the floor, and then we have to walk backward like this. Then forward. Okay, and then again backward. forward. Now again backward. Now again. Forward. Okay, so we have done 3 sets of this forward and backward movement, and now we are going to do another exercise for this. Okay. Okay, so let's do another exercise for handstand. Okay. So what we have to do, we have to bring our hands closer. Okay. Now we have to make around 90 degrees of angle with our legs. And then up again if we are falling, then make that 90 degrees of angle again. Then up, when you feel like you are falling. Okay, so one hint. So we have this door handle. So I was thinking to struck my leg in this, but then I realized that if the door is going to open, then I might fall very badly on the floor. So I have now locked this door, so we can take the support of this knob and practice of this handle, and we can practice a little bit. So what you have to do, you have to do like this, then up again. Okay, so after all these things, now we are going to jump to this handstand position. We are going to try this handstand itself, and that is going to be really interesting. Okay, so let's see if all these asanas, all these exercises help us to do this handstand or not. Come on. Yes. So I am able to walk in this handstand position, but the thing which is difficult for me is to hold my position at a single point. So that was I have to practice, and so we are going to do it from that technique to lift our legs up and then hold. I feel like I can do, means I am very near to this handstand thing. I need some kind of right advice or right training. I'm very near to doing this handstand. So now I think we should move on to the next exercise. We have tried this thing a lot. Okay, so handstand also we have tried. So now comes elbow stand. So now we have to do elbow stand. So how much time? Okay, we have already crossed 1 hour doing these asanas, and now we have to do elbow stand, Paripurna Trittidvasana, Vishwamitra pose, and Triasana. So we might have only done around 5 asanas out of all the advanced poses we want to do. Scorpio pose, triangle pose, chin stand with hand remove, and handstand. 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 4 asanas. And so now let's do this. Chin stand. Elbow stand. So how we have to do this elbow stand? For doing this elbow stand, first we need to be we have to keep our chin on our palms, and then we have to place our elbows on the floor, and then we have to lift our leg. Okay, so okay, come on. Come on, we can do this. Actually, my elbows means I do have wounds near on my elbows because of this asana. So it is becoming a little bit painful. Okay, I can do this. When I am keeping my elbow on the floor, at that time the wounds are not near to it, but when I am doing this asana, then my elbows inside are moving a bit away, and so they are bringing that place, that part of my skin. Come on, yeah. Shit. That. I have to do. Okay, again. Come on. Okay. So I was thinking that today my elbows are not going to bleed, but my right one is bleeding and left one is not. Okay. So 2-second hold is my target. Come on, I can do that. At least for 2 seconds. Okay. So now this smell of this blood is on the mat and on my t-shirt also. So I'm going to do a few seconds of hold with the support of this ball, the support of this tool. Okay, so So now let's move on to the next exercise. But before doing the next exercise, we are going to do a little bit of forward bending. So, because my neck was too much engaged in this, so we are going to do first for our neck, a forward bending for our neck. So, this is going to be a good forward bending exercise for our neck. This is Savanasana. Okay, so this is Savanasana for our neck, and now we are going to do the Salasana for our back. Okay. Okay, so that was forward bending for our neck and forward bending for our back. And now we have to do a back bending asana again, and that too not an easy one. One of the most difficult back bending exercise you can say. So we are going to bring our feet from this, and then okay, so we tie our legs so that we can pull them forward. Okay, so we are going to do this asana with the support of this wall. Okay, door, support of this door behind us. And how we have to do this? Just give me a minute. ऐसा पहली बार हुआ है 16-17 सालों में. Okay, so the two important thing for doing this asana is, first we are going to place our mic on the side, and we are also going to change the position of our Rudraksh, because this time my neck and my chin are going to lie down on the floor, so these things can hurt my neck, or either I can they are going to damage themselves, like my mic. So now first we have to lie down on our stomach and possibly remove all the things which can hurt you from your body. And now lift your legs up. Bring your legs close to the door. Bring your body backward towards the door. Okay. And now you have to close up. So we are going to try again, but before that we are going to see what and how we are doing this asana. Are we doing it correctly, or are we making some mistakes? So this is the benefit of doing live sessions. So my video is getting recorded and I can see if I'm doing any mistakes. Okay, so I'm thinking to tie my legs from my knees this time. So now what can happen if I'm going to tie them from my knees, then the chances of my falling sideways are going to increase, because now they are going to so बनाना ज़्यादा हो गया इसमें. So what we have to do, let's do this asana. So this time it is going to be, it can be difficult. It is going to be difficult, and that is what I want also. I want to increase my level. So the difficulty is definitely going to increase. Ooh. So that was great. So So it is looking like my legs are not, my feet are not as close to my head as they were previously, but definitely it becomes difficult for us to do to bring our feet closer to our head when we do bring our legs close to each other. Okay, so when we bring our legs especially our knees close to each other, then it becomes very difficult to do that. So now I'm fully satisfied with my performance, and hence I'm going to practice more. But for now it is good. So we are going to move on to the next exercise, and that is going to be Paripurna Petted Bhasan. So a forward bending exercise, and today on respect of doing forward bending exercise, we are not doing good in forward bending exercise. So that is going to be a real challenge for us to do. Because while doing Surya Namaskar also, when it came to Padhastasana, we were not able to do first Padhasana for 2 continuous attempts, and okay, so let's see how we are going to do this. Come on, we can do this. So for doing Paripurna Tittvasana, we have to bring our torso behind our legs, okay? So it is an advanced level forward bending exercise. So we need to be really careful and thoughtful for doing this asana. Told you guys, today it is getting too difficult for me to do forward bending. I never fell in the initial phase of doing this asana. This is my first time that I am failing while doing this much. Means I have fallen a few times. So that was a fall, but before falling, what I did was, and is called Paripurna Tittvasana, a forward bending exercise. So that was all of it, all of Paripurna Tittvasana, guys. So now we have 2 more exercises left. So one is Vishwamitra pose. And another one is Utrajasana. Okay. So there is the advantage of having small hairs or really trimmed, almost no hairs, no hair. So the advantage is you you get less stress of your hair fall. So if you are going to have long hairs, then every time your hair are you are going to lose some of your hairs. You are going to see them on the floor and on your shirt or anything, and you are going to think more of that, and you are going to get more stress. But if you are there going to have very short or trimmed hairs, then you are not going to have that stress, because you are hardly going to know that your hair fall. Okay. So now we have to do Shvamakasana. Shit, man. Is there something wrong about today? Yes, I do have a memory from today morning when I saw something bad. I guess it is bad for me. So but I did my best to we fell again, but we are going to try again. Come on, I can do this. Come on. Okay, so now okay, so that was it. So we are now going to do other asanas. So only one asana is left now, that is asana. So before doing asana, we are going to do this Dandamaya Dhanurasana. So okay. Okay, so this was Dandamay Dhanurasana. Let's try it again. Now, let's try the difficult one, Natrajasana, while twisting our shoulders or elbows. It is twisting of our shoulder head. It feels like we are doing more with our elbow, but it all happens with our shoulders. So how we have to do this asana? First, we are going to grab our feet. Then we have to bring our elbow. We have to turn it inside, and it is going to come from okay, and then we have to pull it up. So this is it, and means we are going to practice it more, but for now we are going to do it with our left leg. So for this exercise you should first be doing these kind of movements with the help of a belt, or you can say you can take any piece of cloth, any. So you have to do this as this movement. Then if you are able to do it while holding that cloth this much wide easily, then you have to slowly and slowly minimize the distance between both of your hands. And okay, so this thing you have to do, and it is going to help you to do this thing. Okay, so now we are going to do it with our right leg. So like first when I grabbed my feet, my hands were over here. So now I need to turn them over around 270 degrees. Okay, so this is somewhat what we have to do. So now we are going to end today's class after doing a little bit of pranayam, nadi shodhan. So first we are going to do nadi shodhan pranayam. So the first thing that we are going to do is Surya Vedi. So for doing Surya Vedi pranayam, we are going to inhale from our right nose and exhale from our left nose. We are going to do it for 6 times. It should be a deep long breath. Now, inhale from your left nose. Exhale from your right. Do it again for 6 times. Now we are going to breathe from both of our nose and going to exhale them slowly, exhale the air slowly. So we have to keep our neck and our back straight. We have to focus between both of our eyebrows and now we are going to do Bhramari pranayam. For Bhramari pranayam, first we are going to come to Padmasana. So after coming to this Padmasana position, then we are going to place our middle finger and our ring finger on our eyes, then our index finger on our forehead, our little finger near our nose. And now we are going to inhale first, and then we are going to press our ears with the help of our thumbs, and while pressing our ears we have to make a sound like this kind of sound we have to make. So we are going to do it for 3 times. Inhale and now we are going to chant Om chanting. We are going to do Om chanting for 3 times. Don't open your eyes. Chant Om like me. Om should be split into 3 parts or 2 and more. And try to spell or say each of these 3 parts equally long. Okay? Now chant Gayatri Mantra for 3 times. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tassaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tassaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tassaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Now rub your hands and give the warmth of your hands to all your body parts, especially the little spinal. You can rub your hands again and again. Finally, rub your hands and place your palms on your eyes. Now open your eyes slowly and slowly inside your palm. Even after opening your eyes, you should not be able to see light. Now you have to slowly remove your hands from your eyes. Now sit both Virasana. Say thanks to God. So this is all for today's class, guys. Thanks for staying connected. Thanks for being with me. So I hope you liked today's session and going to see you again tomorrow. Till the time, take care. Bye bye.